is for our IG Instagram challenge, YoScope. Thanks for joining me. It's really nice to have you here. This is an Instagram challenge, and even though I am on Periscope, I decided to change it up a little bit in the usual Instagram challenges because I love what Periscope offers. I think that Periscope offers a really great way to learn, almost like if you were at my class live. Sometimes I think that the Instagram challenges are awesome and we can learn so much from them, but I often feel a little cheated as a teacher on Instagram because I feel like I can only write so much information on the captions. It's really hard to properly teach, and when you're dealing with the body, you kind of need all the information. You can't just kind of half-ass it. I know that you guys learn a lot from them, but I think that we can be a little more thorough, and Periscope gives us that. This Yogans is a 5-day Instagram challenge, and we're going to build a Yogans sequence within the 5 days. At the end of the 5 days, we'll have a nice, beautiful sequence, and there are no prizes because I think that the prize is just doing it. The prize is, you know, being a better self and working out stuff in your mind and your soul and your body. So it's just the prize is doing it. That's a good enough prize. I think all my Instagram challenges from now on will be that way because I really like people to do it because they want to do it, not because there's something materialistic to earn from it. I'm going to teach you the sequence. You're going to do it with me. Once you learn it, you'll record yourself doing the sequence. I like to use Hyperlapse. I have an iPhone. If you guys have an Android, maybe you can recommend an Android app to record. And then you'll post it on your Instagram. You'll tag me, Kuchira, @Kuchira, and you'll tag hashtag YoScope. So YoScope. This video will be up for 24 hours, which means that if you can't do this with me right away, right now, it doesn't mean that you can't do the challenge. It just means that you have to come back whenever you can, learn the sequence, and post it. And then after the 24 hours, the video deletes, which is great because I think that sometimes with the Instagram challenges, we maybe get a little behind and then we catch up at the end, but really it's all about being consistent on the daily basis, not catching up and you know, trying to win that prize at the end. I don't think that's what's really serving us here. I think it's about consistency, showing up, being disciplined. And I know that things happen, you know, people have kids that they have to attend to and it's the weekend, blah, blah, blah. But I think that you're important. And I think that showing up for yourself is important. And so this kind of makes you be a little bit more responsible because in 24 hours the video will be poof, gone. If you really like my teaching style or what I'm offering you guys, I do offer online classes on Kodi app. The one I just did is called Yogans Foundations, and there's a new one coming out which I'm really excited about actually, and it's called Move Free. So I'll keep you posted on that as well. Today's sequence is fairly simple, but don't be fooled. It's the simple stuff that actually can be quite difficult. So I'll talk you through it. We'll go really slow. And remember with Yogansing, it's always about smooth, beautiful transitions so that it looks like a dance. So where we start, I'll break it down into postures, but really what we're looking for is something very seamless and very smooth. If putting on music works for you and helps you, go ahead and do this to music. But really it's about connecting the breath with the movement. So the way you breathe is the way that you will move. That's always how it works. If your breath is short and staccato, your movement will be short and staccato. If your breath is long and fluid and beautiful, then you will move as such. Yeah, so keep that in mind. Here we go. So we're going to start at the front of the mat, but for today I'm just going to show you nice and center because it doesn't really move. Really, really important when we're working, and this is why I love Periscope and not Instagram to teach, because I think these are the things that really save the body. So we can all do the movement, the matter is how do we do the movement. And the how to do the movement is the most important thing because that's what keeps you healthy, that's what builds strength and flexibility and endurance. And you know when people say like, I love yoga but it hurts my body. Well, it's not yoga that's hurting your body, it's you that's hurting your body. Because there's some alignment things that might be missing or postural things that might be missing. So don't blame yoga for your injuries, blame yourself, right? You have to learn how to work properly with correct alignment, and then yoga won't hurt. It'll actually benefit you and feel great. So with that said, let's talk about it a little bit further. The center of your body is the pubis muscle. It is the pelvic floor. It is Mula Bandha, or as I call it, lift the tampon. I call them lift the tampon because ladies, what it feels like is literally when you're lifting the tampon up because it's falling out, that's what we're going for. That's Mula Bandha. My husband's laughing over there. You know, that's how I teach guys. It's real, it's raw. What can I say?
What about the guys?
The guys, yes. He asked about what about always say lift your cherries, right? Your little cute little balls, they lift. So basically, he's laughing. So basically for the boys, you'll feel it between the testes and the anus. It'll be like this lifting kind of feeling. Lifting is the key. Don't confuse that with squeezing the booty. The booty and the pubis, the pelvic floor, are two completely different things. If you lift, if you squeeze the booty, you're compressing the lower back, and that's why a lot of people feel lower back pain when they move. It's because they think they're lifting the mula bandha, but really they're just squeezing and compressing the lower spine. Okay? So, with that said, if this is the center of your body, that means that everything else moves away in oppositional forces. The feet root, the thighs lift, the tailbone drops towards the floor, it doesn't undertuck, right? The ribs stay in, the shoulders go down, shoulder blades pull down the back, and then the crown of the head keeps pulling upwards. So from the center point, from lifting the tampon, everything else moves away as if someone is stretching you like gum, like this. So if ever you feel that you are moving in one direction, if everything is going down, everything is going up or side, then this will cause later pain and injury in your body because you're compressing everything into that joint. Does that make sense? So always remember, lift the tampon, for boys, lift the cherry, and then pull everything away in oppositional forces from the center point of mula bandha. Okay, so stand up nice and tall. Pretend that there's a wall behind you and you're trying to get your entire body back against the wall. So we don't want music video. I call this music video because the booty's popping, you know, the boobs are bouncing, you're feeling good, you're feeling sexy, but it's really not going to work for you here. Hi, couple. Couple likes music video. Okay, so we're not doing music video, we're doing wall. The wall behind you, so tuck in the ribs, drop the tailbone, lift the thighs. I like to lift the toes, I like to drop the shoulders, and make space with a nice long neck. The crown of the head pulls up, and then Uddiyana Bandha, really important, belly button to spine. So the tampon is lifting up to the belly button like you're zipping up your pants. All right. We got that. First move, so this is present throughout. This Tadasana position is always there, even in the transitions of the movements. And I'm kind of prepping you guys today because this is going to get harder. And if I didn't tell you all this, you would kind of suffer through it, okay? So once it happens, first move, I call this the showgirl shimmies, okay? Basically what we're doing, I'm going to face you for this. We're going to move right, left, right, and left. In between, you'll notice that I have a moment of balance where I'm squeezing up, I'm lifting the tampon, and I'm pulling away in oppositional forces. The most important thing is that your leg, heels, everything, nothing separates, like you're holding a diamond right here in your upper inner thighs. And then lift the tampon up, and then continue to lift the thighs, and then you'll feel that beautiful wall in the back, nice and long. So none of this, okay? Everything should be pulling up and away, squeezing in. It's actually quite difficult if you do it right. So the way it works is you're finding that balance point in between. And when you bend the knee, this is really important. We don't want to sickle. Sickling is really bad for the ankles, really bad for the knees. We always want to keep the weight in the ball of the big toe, and it also makes a really pretty line. The reason that we keep the weight in the ball of the big toe is because that is the center of your body, and so therefore it will be easier to balance because it roots right to mula bandha. So it totally makes sense because everything is center, right? Boom. And if everything is center, you will always have balance. If you're balancing out here, your body's going to want to shift to the side, so it'll be harder to balance. Keep that in mind. So find the wall. The arms do the opposite of the leg. So we don't walk like this, right? I can't even walk wrong. We don't walk like this. We walk like this. So the same is true to this movement for our little showgirl shimmies, right? So if we're doing the right side first, the right leg will bend, the left arm will go up, pull in the wall, lift up tall. So it's a very different action than doing this. I want a lift with the breath. Just do a couple to feel it out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Weight in the ball of the foot. Shoulders are down. Lifting of the tampon. Beautiful. That's the action. Find the balance point in between. So lift it nice and tall. We're going to do right leg bends, left arm goes. Left leg bends, right arm goes. One more. The arm stays. The right arm crosses to meet. So then you're in this beautiful position. From there, you inhale the arms up, squeeze the diamond, don't let anything go. Drop the shoulder blades, pull the ribs in. Inhale. On exhale, slowly lower down. Squeeze the knees, squeeze the
drop, the belly is in. So in order to keep a nice tight balance, you have to be squeezing everything in, lifting up through the pubis. So not this, right? No dumping. Pull, pull, pull. Once you're there, you're going to take an inhale. And exhale, you're going to stay up higher on the belly. You're going to place the hands down and you're going to fold. Remember, nothing is separating in the inner thighs and the ankles. Everything's together. Good. Fold. Keep a little micro bend in the knees when you fold. By the way, make sure you're really warm before you do this. Keep the weight in the ball of the big toe. Keep squeezing the tampon up. Pull it up, and then pull the belly button up to the spine. From there, you're going to roll your shoulders back, crown of the head forward, find a nice flat back. Come up behind the fingertips. Maybe the knees are more bent. Maybe the hands are up on the shins. Okay, but wherever they are, don't place them on the knees and push the knee joint back. Be soft on the joints. Roll the shoulders back. Crown of the head really long. Scoop the lower belly, kind of like someone took an ice cream scoop. Beautiful, and boom. When you find that flat back, I want you to really find that rolling of the shoulders back. And hold a little bit. Okay, beautiful. From there, place the hands down flat, almost like you're going to press into handstand, and if you can, you actually should. Take the weight forward into the fingertips, bend the fingers, take the weight out of the palms of the hands, rise up behind the toes, lift the pelvis, keep lifting the tampon, try to lift your feet a little bit, and then lower down onto your knees in a kneeling position. So the advanced version would be pressing up to handstand. The modified version, which is a totally fine one too, is try to find that little lift. This is basically just a press, handstand prep, right? Taking the weight forward into the fingertips and the ridge cuffs, out of the palm of the hand. Very important. Scooping the lower belly, pushing out of the shoulder girdle, lifting high. Maybe you're just here, and that's all it is. And then you bend down. So that's kind of the modified version. Whatever it is, remember to get that little lift before you go down, because then you're assisting yourself later on in the prep. Okay? Once you're down, again, lift the lower belly. Find that Tadasana position. Find the wall behind you, drop the shoulders. Beautiful. Then you're going to do a nice big shoulder rotation back. Place the hands behind you wherever it feels comfortable. Make the shoulder blades kiss, lift the belly up high, and then lift the chest like a kneel to camel pose. Right? Don't crunch the neck too much, keep lifting, and then exhale, fold. From the head, slowly roll up. So that would be the modified version. If you want to go further, you can go ahead and pull the shoulder back and come up to camel. Lifting. If you want to go into Kapotasana, you can do that as well. And then you will lower down. And then you roll up, place the hands on the knees. From there, find a little move for today. We're going to roll the belly in and out like a wave, right? So this is only the belly. This is engaging and disengaging Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha. That's what we're doing. So as we roll up, the first thing that's going to happen is the chest is going to open. The belly is going to kind of fall forward, but don't dump. Keep lifting, keep pulling upward. And then exhale, contract. Drop the shoulders, lift the head, lift the chest. Exhale, contract. So you're just rolling through the belly with breath. Good. You'll probably do 2 or 3, and then you'll roll the shoulders back and hold. And that's our whole sequence for today. Really slow. Let's do it twice more. 1 medium speed, and then 1 actually yoga dancing, so flowing through it. Okay. Stand up. Beautiful. Find a nice, beautiful wall. Good. Lift the tampon, drop the shoulder blades away from the ears, tuck the chin just a little bit. Make sure that everything is nice and flat and held. Okay. Showgirl shimmies. Here we go. Let's do right leg, left arm. 1, 2 with breath. 3, hold the arm there. 4, cross the arm. Inhale, lift and rise. Tuck the pelvis. Exhale, come all the way down to a releve squat. Arms move back. Lift, 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 lift. Good. And fold. Inhale, pull the shoulders back like that. Exhale, prepare to press. Inhale, lift up. Find a little lift wherever you are. Maybe you're going all the way to handstand. Woo. Good. And then slowly come all the way down. As you arrive, roll the shoulders back. This takes you into a little back bend. And then here, maybe camel, maybe we'll come to Tadasana. Exhale, fold. Here come our little body rolls in a kneel position. 1. Beautiful. 2, relax the neck, relax the jaw, relax the third eye. Get those shoulders away from the ears. Keep lifting the down pump. As if someone's pulling you in every direction. And then you rest. Yeah? Beautiful. One more time. Even smoother, even more fluid. Now you know it. You can do it on your homework practice. Ready? Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to start with the left this time. Left leg, right arm. Then you can put whatever little movement you want to this. Too. You can make it pretty. You can change the arms. Make it more yours. If something feels wrong, always listen to your body and make it more yours. You don't have to do it exactly how you do. Lift, lift, lift. Good. And fold. Squeeze the legs together. Roll the shoulders back and butt back. Scoop the lower belly. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Good. Here we go. We're pressing up. Remember, it can be a little thing too. And then go lower down. Roll the shoulders back. Good. Take your roll back and whatever that is. Good. Slowly roll forward. Here we go. Back leg. 3 of them. 1. Breath is important, guys, too. Final 1, maybe you add arms here. Again, whatever feels good to you. And hold. Beautiful. So tomorrow we'll resume the sequence. Make sure that you record this part of the sequence on Hyperlapse or whatever app you want. Post it on Instagram, @Katira, #Yoscope, so we can all get in on it. And if you have any questions of anything, let me know on your post or on my post, and we will talk about it. Thank you for your patience. I know that technically it was tough today, but we did it. And can't wait to see your videos. Love you guys.